Hello everyone, welcome to the Air Goddess channel. I am the Air Goddess and thank you for coming to visit me for a spell. I'll be pulling for the week of March 27th to April 2nd. We do have our new moon coming up on Friday, which is April 1st. So we'll be starting some new beginnings, things like that for the month coming up. So that'll be great. We'll be using the Tarot of Dreams deck by Ciro Marchetti to see what energy we're working with this week. And then to clarify that, to get the base of the energy, to boost it a little bit, we'll be getting it from our Energy Oracle deck to see how it ties in with our reading this week. So I hope you all had a great weekend, and that you're feeling well, and that you're looking for new possibilities and new things coming around the bend for this week, opportunities, things like that, that you're in a good headspace, that you're in a good emotional space, and that you're ready to seize the week, as it were. Instead of saying seize the day, we're going to say seize the week. So let's see what we'll be working with this week. So we got two cards that came out. Let's see what we have here. So we have the Emperor card, which is, again, is the Aries card. This is a major arcana card, as I said, ruled by Aries in the upright position. And then we also have the Six of Cups right here. This is a minor arcana card. This is emotion. Okay, so let's start with this card. This, like I said, this is Aries. This is someone who is fair, someone who is looking to make sure that everything is where it needs to be. If they have to make a decision, then they will, but they're looking to make the decision from a place of action. Okay, they're not too busy sitting around thinking about what has to be done. They'll look at everything and then they'll say, let's go do it. They're not too busy sitting around just wondering and waiting for someone else to make a decision. They're going to go through their plan, they're going to go through the motions, and they're going to get to it. Okay? So there's that. This could be you. This could be someone around you, someone who is dynamic. This is someone who is self-assured, and they are not too busy worried about what other people are thinking, so to speak. Okay? This is more of someone who may take in, they may think about what you have to say, and they may not. It depends on what it is that you're bringing to the table. But at the end of the day, this person is someone who is at the end of the day fair, and they're looking to have justice to make sure that everyone has what they need. So with this card right here, this again is Cups energy. This is emotion. Okay. And this is someone who has a childlike energy. They're looking to the past to get inspiration. This could be someone who is nostalgic, looking for the good parts that they remember in life. They're looking for the good parts that they can use in order to bring it forward, so they can imagine things and bring them to fruition. So with these two cards together, okay, is what it's saying is when you have a childlike mentality, or that you have a sense of nostalgia about the things that were good in your life or are good in your life, then you can pull from that and go forward and do the things that you want to do without hurting anyone else, by being fair with everyone else. Because if you think about it, when you have a childlike mentality, or if you're looking at a child play with their friends, their main thing is to make sure that the group is fair, that everybody is, having fun and having and building good memories. Okay, at the end of the day, that's what this is. This is someone who wants to build good memories, think about the past, but in a good way that is character building, things like that. You could be on the way to, this could even point to the fact that you may be planning for a family reunion that might be coming up for Memorial Day or the next couple of months. This could also be, you know, maybe a school reunion over the summer or something like that, because this is the Six of Cups. So this could be something that's about 6 months away, maybe sooner, okay, because it's the Six of Cups, okay? So between 5 and 6 months, because this is like a 5, okay, or 6. See, they're both 6s actually. So this could be something that can happen in 6 or 7 months away. So either way, you could be thinking about starting a family, things like that, because again, Aries energy is about impulsive, starting something. So you could be thinking about actually starting a family, for those who have designs on, you know, making a family. They're thinking about what it is to have a family, to get that nostalgic feeling about what it is to, you know, create something that is long-standing or something like that. So this could be you. This could be someone around you that's feeling that way. You, like I said again, you could be looking to do a family reunion, be around your family, protect your family, anything of that sort. Okay, so that's with that energy. Okay, so let's see what's at the bottom of this deck. And we have the Seven of Wands. This is fire energy. This is also Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And like I said, this plays right into protection, defending, using your wit, something that you are in the advantageous position to defend. It could be your job, it could be your family, it could be a friend, it could be anything of the sort, because this is, you know, the Seven of Wands. This is someone who is using their wit. You see this wand? This is someone who has the ability to create. They're using their creativity in order to stave off something that may seem as if it is an opposition. Okay, this is a chessboard, as you can see. So you have to use your thoughts. You have to use your mental ability, as it were, to bring it into being, which is action. Because again, fire sign is action. This is an action card. So you are using your mental intuition, your mental acuity in order to bring something into action, to defend something, and you are at the top of this because this is an upright position. This is something that you are advantageous with, and you will achieve the defense position. You have the upper hand, as it were. Okay, so that's always good. We always want to have the upper hand, right, in any situation where we can, because it's an advantageous position. It keeps us at the top of our game. It does two things. It keeps us there where we want to be, and it also keeps us in a position to keep our wits about us so that we don't lose our position. We can see farther, we can do more, because we can see what we can see a little bit better than the person that is below or behind, or whatever the case may be. So with this defense position, you are in the best place that you can be in order to defend your stance and defend or create anything that you are doing. Okay, so I hope that makes sense. Let's see what the energy is for us. See how this energy might tie in. You know, sometimes when we are wanting to do something and we get so serious about things as adults, and we forget that we have an inner child that is within us that wants to create, that wants to play, that would like to know that, you know, it's just not the arts and crafts, it's also expanding our minds so that we can create, so that we can defend our right to create, because everyone has a right to create something, whether it be art, whether it be music, whether it be a story, anything that expands our mental acuity so that we become who we are destined to be, whether that be a singer, a writer, a poet, or anything of that sort. So we can't take ourselves too seriously. And we have to remember that we all are products of our childhood, products of what we experience as children. And some of us forget that we are creative beings because we are so busy and caught up with what we have to do on our day-to-day that we forget to unwind. We forget to take a moment to just remember what it was like for the good parts of our childhood, because nobody's childhood is all good and nobody's childhood is all bad. We have good moments, and what we have to remember is try to remember the good moments. Try to remember those nostalgic moments that made you feel like, oh, this is the thing. This is what made me feel safe. This is what made me feel secure. This is what made me feel at my best and made me feel that whatever I could do, nobody could stop me, because I have the ability to create anything that I want. You have that wand right there. You can create anything that you want, because if you don't have your creativity, then you kind of lose their spark, right? Nobody wants to lose their spark. Don't lose your spark. Remember that, nostalgia and the good feelings and the good times that you have make you who you are. Bring your sense of creativity to the forefront. Because whatever we believe, we become, and whatever we become, that's what we do, right? So we have the card Adjacent Possibilities. Adjacent Possibilities. So let's go see what that says about that. Here it is. Adjacent possibilities, many unconsidered options. And it's in the upright position. So it says, sometimes the force of habit keeps you stuck and unaware of potentially healthier and happier choices at hand. Yet every moment gives you the option to open a different door and take a different course, whether it's in your thoughts, behaviors, or major life decisions. Unlike the indecision card, which indicates confusion and vacillation about which course to take, the Adjacent Possibilities card is here to tell you that you have many options and it's time to take a wider look at things. As you consider the many life choices available, you will feel more and more empowered and motivated to make the decisions that bring happiness, strength, and forward motion. In terms of your goals, this card could indicate unknown and previously unconsidered ideas. Perhaps there's a marketing tool you haven't thought of, a connection you haven't tapped, or even an entirely different direction that would be more suited to you. Be conscious, be aware, and be flexible and willing to take new and different action now. So again, there's that mental acuity coming into play right there. See? And here is that creativity coming into play. And then here's you or someone around you who's saying, go for it, but be fair about it. Go for it. Think it through a little and then go ahead and do it. Because it's like a kid. Once a kid makes up their mind about what they're going to do, they do it. And they feel good about it. And most of the time when they do it, they even if they don't necessarily come up with a successful thing, they're happy that they did it. Because it taught them that if they keep going, eventually, they'll succeed, right? And we forget that sometimes as adults, as older adults, as we get older, that, we sometimes have to think like children in order to get somewhere, because we get discouraged, we get sad, we get frustrated, we get angry, and it stops us from being the creative beings that we were as kids. When you tap into that childlike nostalgia of what it was to be like a kid, or to think like a kid, or to let your imagination take over, when you really tap into that space, then you can come up with new ideas and new ways of solving issues and problems that you may have not thought about while you were being frustrated or angry or nonchalant about a situation. So don't forget to tap in to those people, places, and things, and even situations that you thought might not been worth a darn, if you look at it from a different perspective, that thing, that place, that person, that situation could be something that takes you in a different direction, but gets you where you need to go. It gets you where you need to go. So think about that. Be the emperor. And this is male energy, but it could be a female or a male. It could be anybody. It's just the energy that's there to be fair, to be righteous, to not be so tyrannical about an issue. Okay? Don't think so much about it has to be my way or the highway. Because when you have that type of mentality, usually you're not going to have a team that's going to want to give you any possibilities. Those adjacent people may disappear. So don't be the type of person that has to have it my way or the highway either. Okay, just be someone who wants to be fair, who wants to be open, who wants to take in ideas and then go from there. Because remember, here's the kids. See how childlike they are. See how innocent that looks. They're looking at their friend and you say, hey man, hey, I have this idea. You want to hear it? Listen to your team and then come up with some options in order to create the life, the job, the thing, the situation that you need or want in order to get to where you need and want to go. So I hope this resonated with you all. Use everything in your arsenal in order to defend your creativity, to expand your creativity, to remember to use your imagination as much as you can in order to find the options that you wouldn't normally use in order to get to where you want to go, where you need to go, and ultimately become who you need to be and want to be, right? So I hope this resonated with you all. I hope you have a great week this week. As always, I am the Air Goddess. I thank you for watching.